Do not mind how scanty I am. Do not mind of how I'm looking. Do not mind of all the makeup that has not been done on my face, my nails, nothing. What you should mind is the information that I have for you. And check this out, Bona. You deserve it. And if you've been praying and manifesting about this, it is the time, and I don't know what you're waiting for. My name is NaijaXSouthy, Dinky, the Dinkinator, the mover, the shaker, the vibe creator, terminator, master of destruction, and listener. Nigeria, are you ready? Southie, hi, are you ready? Now imagine South Africa and Nigeria in the same place. Of course I'm gonna be excited because I'm a little bit associated with Nigeria, so holla back. So Big Brother has introduced that, you know what, I'm tired of watching Nigerians all by themselves and also affording people an opportunity in South Africa to have their own Big Brother. How about we bring Nigeria and South Africa in one house so that we can see Uhuti, Mapiano, Afrobeat. What's going on? What's up? What's happening? Yes, so Big Brother has announced that there is going to be Big Brother Titans. And fortunately for you that has been manifesting to be part of the show, the audition has already started. Do make sure that you take part in it because it's as simple as that. All you gotta do is just say your words. Tell Biggie why you deserve to be in his house for 2 minutes. Trust me, it might be worth your while. Millions and millions of people are going to enter, and I want you to also take part of it and also make sure that you say the right things. Saying the right things is also making sure that once they see your video, they won't want to just pass your video. There must be something captivating about your video that makes them want to stick on it and make an informed decision of whether they're giving you that chance or not. So as you all know, Miskin rather, some of you know that I also entered the Big Brother Season 3, Big Brother Mzansi. And unfortunately, I was evicted before I could even win myself 50 cents or 30 cents or whatever cents there is. You understand? But it might not be you. You might be the next millionaire. I don't know how the prices are going to be calculated, maybe in dollars, because there's no ways. Is it going to be in rands or is it going to be in naira? Those are the information that we haven't found out. But what I know is that all you need to do is just make that 2-minute video and tell Biggie, the Bigginator, the mover, the shaker, why you deserve to be in his house. So when I first did my audition on Big Brother, I was super excited because if you check on my videos, I think I did a video asking as to why there is no longer Big Brother Mzansi, because it had taken a break for almost 7 years. And right after that, the next year, Big Brother came, and I was lucky enough to enter into Big Brother House because it's an experience for life. And I want you to also take part in it. Now, imagine 2 countries being together and the whole of Africa is watching. Now, remember that with Big Brother Mzansi, it was only SADC, southern parts of of the continent rather, that could watch Big Brother Mzansi. And that is why when you maybe want to differentiate or maybe compare as to following and the things that are going on, you will see that the South African housemates are lacking when it comes to following, because it was only a number of countries that was allowed for them to watch. Unlike Big Brother Nigeria, the whole of Africa is watching, and that is why they blossom very quick and very fast. They get collaborations in all other African countries, and it is nice for them. But this year, it's Big Brother Titans, so I should know, it should be that things are gonna be different. And remember that with the last season that I was on, I feel like they were still testing the waters and the grounds as to can this thing happen after it has taken a long break? Why did it take a long break? We actually don't have that information. Even though bloggers come with certain information, we cannot state them as facts because no eminent or any multi-choice representative has confirmed all the information as to why Big Brother South Africa took a break for the longest time. So imagine this is you doing a video. Now it goes based on your personality. So sometimes when you stand in front of a camera and try to be somebody that you're not, you might have already jeopardized your chances of getting into the house, because who you really are might have been the person that they wanted on that specific season. Remember that every season has a theme. So they are particularly looking for certain people to represent that specific theme. So now if you go there and I'm trying to be another girl and I'm not showing my true potential and the real person that I am, I might already disqualify myself, because maybe they're not even looking for a forward person, they're looking for reserved people. So I suggest that when you go and audition for Big Brother, make sure that your audition is as authentic as possible. It is you. You speak to Big Brother the same way you would speak to your family members or your friends, or how you would conduct yourself in an interview. And 2 minutes is not even a long time. You need to make sure that the things that you say are catchy, because like, imagine how many entries they are going to be. Like, how, if your video is not captivating, they're going to skip it. They're going to skip it and go to the next. But if you put on elements that are going to be capturing, they might even give you a chance, right? So the first thing is, take your phone. It doesn't matter whether you're using a Mobicel or an iPhone 14 or whatever that you have. Take your camera. And what I did when I did my audition, I did not want to go and do a video in a quiet space. Like now that I'm in my house, I didn't want to do a video of that sort, because it's easy for me to be very comfortable in front of my phone and say whatever, and then jiggy. Now I'm on TV, I'm granted that opportunity, now I become a different person. And that is why I did my audition out in the open space, in the public, where people were looking at me like, is you crazy, girl? Like, what is this girl doing? Because half the people didn't know that Big Brother was back, didn't even have an idea. So everybody was a bit shocked as to like, why did she put her tripod and her phone in the middle of the street? And there were supermarkets, your shop right here and there, your pet stores, whatever the case is. And people were passing and looking at me like I'm crazy. Just the same way when you're doing your vlogs, people will look at you like they never seen phones before. So I would suggest that you do it in that manner, so that first thing is first, they will want to see and want to hear what you're going to say. If you are that brave enough to stand in front of the public, people that don't know you, and make a video, it means already you are brave enough. So you are cut and fit enough for you to enter that show. But then if you are those reserved and shy people, you can still do it there. Nothing is wrong. It's not like it's one of their criteria as to like they want an audition to be made in public. But I was just giving you a keynote, something that you can work on and something that you can think about. Even myself, if I see somebody making a video in public, just like when I watch TikTok videos and whatever, and I see somebody dancing in public, I know that that person is brave and they're capable of giving the best content ever. Oh my God, I do believe that if I was also a person that would be granted that opportunity to be in Big Brother Titans, whereby two cultures that I'm very, very much aware of are in one house, I was going to be far. But then, you know, it has been a long break, and people in South Africa took a long break into Big Brother, and the concept and the morals and the values of the countries are definitely not the same. As you can see, as you know, rather, that in South Africa, we had this thing called shower hour, whereby you guys could see us naked and bathing live on television. Now in West Africa, those things are not allowed, and that is why some of the our show was not broadcasted in other African countries like your West Africa. But just make sure that your video proves and shows that you are the mother of content or the father of content, and this thing called camera, it's nothing on you. Because remember that in the Big Brother house, there is so many cameras, it's not even funny. You sneeze, you fart, you burp, you vomit, you will be captured. As also, when you go into the bathroom or the toilet, somebody is definitely watching you, and that is why they always say that, remember, Big Brother is watching you. So you have to be sure that you want to be into that space, and also fix your mental health, because it's one of the things that I took for granted when I went to the house. I was like, I got the personality, I've got the energy, I've got the zeal, why not? I'm definitely going to do this. But then when I got there, remember that you're going to meet certain people from different households, from different cultures and beliefs and religions. And it's not going to be the same as you being surrounded by the people that you are used to, your friends or whatever. You can be a party animal, but then when you go into that space, it's going to change you completely, because you don't know these people and you have to learn to know them. And some of them, they are not accommodating, and some of them are accommodating, some of them are fake, and some of them are real. So you need to also know how to draw the line as far as those are concerned. You need to also be able to read people and to know where you belong, and you need to be competitive, and you need to know that it is a competition. It is not a place for you to go and make friends, just be on a holiday. You need to give us content, you need to give us drama, you need to give us a nice time, and that is what the show is actually about. It's about a last man standing that managed to live in the house for a certain number of time or a certain duration of time. And I believe that one of you that is watching this video is definitely going to be the winner, and I cannot wait to watch it, because this one is something that I least expected. Yes, we know that there has been Big Brother Africa. That is where different countries has been together in one house, but this one is a bit different. This one for me, actually, because like I love both countries, so I really want to see what's gonna be happening, what's gonna be popping. And when you make your video, do not forget to put information that actually makes sense. Don't forget your name, don't forget where you come from, don't forget your age, don't forget your email address, and don't forget to tell Big Brother why you think you'd have you stand a chance of being into his house, and also what makes you different, what will make them want to choose you to be part of the people that will be content creators within his house, to be watched 24/7 by the whole of Africa, not only SADC, not only West Africa, but the whole of Africa. And that's a huge, huge opportunity for you. So make sure that you do your video and just cook your thing, make them interested in you, and be real. Always be real. Now, people get it twisted when they say they've been asked the question is like, what are you going to be bringing in the house? And say, I'm going to be bringing myself. I'm going to be real. How real are you? The realness is the same. If you are rude, be rude, mdase. If you're a calm, reserved person, be calm and reserved. If you're forward and too much like me, be that. It doesn't matter. Because now how are you going to contain yourself trying to, every day you're changing personalities? That's when people are going to call you fake. And that's when people are not going to like you. Anyways, I know that I was a villain. People didn't like me because I shoot straight to the hip. But it's part of life. I've been there, done that. How many people did want to be part of the show and they were never even selected? On the very first season that came back of Big Brother, that alone is an accomplishment. Now you are going to be the first person that is going to be part of Big Brother Titans. Tight like this, combining two countries that sometimes clash, sometimes they have horrible things to say about each other, but they got each other's backs back to back as far as businesses are concerned. So let's bring them together and see like how are we going to merge these two different beliefs, religions, and customs. So I wish you all the best of luck, and if you want to see more information about this, make sure that you go onto Twitter, that is Big Brother Africa, and you will see all the links that you need to click on as far as doing your audition tape, your audition video. There's no need for you to even post it on other social media pages. I think you have to post it on Mnet, Big Brother Titans. But there's no need for you to like put yourself out there, because one thing I noticed is that once you put yourself out there, you're already making the content boring, right? That is one advice I want to tell you, because you're already giving people an expectation of you might be in the house. People need to be on their toes and wonder and ponder as to like who is going to be selected. So I think that you posting it on live social media platforms is reducing your chances, because already it's like you're giving people a hint that you took part onto a certain audition and now you're gonna be there. So they might be like sitting watching the TV rather, sitting in their lounge and expecting you to be there, and doom, you're not there. People need to be guessing as to like who is going to be selected to be part of this new season that is taking place. So make sure that you keep it your own secret. And another thing that you need to know is that once you get any feedback or communication from the production side, do not share this with your friends. Do you know how many people were selected? I'm sure some of us in the Big Brother house would have not made it in the house if those people did not fumble or those people did not make those mistakes. Those tiny winning mistakes will cost you an opportunity of your life, and you might have been the written winner. But if it's your time, it's your time. So make sure that once you get any communication from the production as to like, congratulations, you've made it to the next round, or that, you do not share it with anybody, even your boyfriend. The only time you will start communicating is when you deeply know that, you know what, now we are moving to the last phase, and this is where I will be going into the house, so that you will fix yourself as far as who will be checking your social media, who will be advertising for you, who will be asking people for votes as far as you are concerned, and all of that. Do not share anything. And once they find out that you have shared something, bruh, just forget about you being into the house. Now imagine you went through all these rounds of the audition, and then at a later stage, something very small. For example, you could trust your friend and say, friend, I auditioned for this and this, and be sharing that information. And then your friend doesn't know all these rules and regulations. They post you on their social media out of excitement, and somebody also was in that particular position. And also, if you know that you're gonna be on this show, or you have auditioned for this show and you're waiting for that big break or that big moment or that big message, do not engage in things that are going to jeopardize your opportunity. If you're having sex, condomize. We don't want pregnancy, so pregnant people are not going to be selected. So right now, if you want to be into Big Brother Titans, make sure that you abstain, or it's either you condomize so that you'll be clean, because so many things are tested, all the diseases and viruses and whatever. So make sure that already now you are just detoxing. You are just cleaning your blood. Everything is fresh about you. Make sure you're not taking any drug of any sort. And if you are, make sure that you, for at least for the next 2 months, you keep yourself clean, because all of those things are checked. And make sure that the information that you give, when they ask for any information, it is correct. Your education, have you been arrested before, all that information, because it is checked, and it is checked thoroughly. You understand? So make sure that when you do this, you do it with your whole heart. And when you do this thing, you give honest information. Education is also important as far as Big Brother is concerned. And also you need to make sure that you give them the correct information. I will emphasize on that, because so many people failed to do that. That is why I'm saying, as much as I would say in our old season that we were lucky, I believe that some of the people might have been in the house if they didn't do certain tiny weeny mistakes. Please make sure that you don't fall pregnant anytime soon. You condomize. You don't attract certain things. It's a 18 plus show, so obviously they're gonna check those things, because anything can happen in the show, right? People date, people sleep together, a lot of things take place there. So they need to make sure that every other housemate is safe, and you are not going to jeopardize the whole show. Just like it was on COVID, everybody needed to do what? Everybody needed to be quarantined so that everybody will be fresh. You needed to be vaccinated. I don't know now, because like I feel like nobody's talking about COVID now. We're talking about monkeypox. Maybe the rules are going to change, but just make sure that you play far away from those things, because you're going to be edgy. You keep on checking your phone, especially when you have passed certain stages of the audition. You're going to be checking your phone consistently. People will be talking, and you will not be hearing anything that they say. All you want to hear is congratulations, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So for you to be part of that and enjoy that journey, do not involve yourself in anything that is going to jeopardize your opportunity. Guys, I'm sweating. It's super hot, but do not mind me. All that I want to say is just give you all those hints that you need to know, right? Also, minimize the things that you say on your social media. For example, if you're already on social media and you know that you are one of those toxic people that like to say bad things and horrible things about anybody, if you know that you're going to audition, remove anything that you know that is not nice that is being said, because you need to be a representative. It's like you being a face of a specific brand, because for that season, there are certain faces that were selected. If there's 22 housemates, the face will be that of those 22 people. So everybody is watching. So now imagine you are in the house and people discover that you are such a mean person. You drag this and you drag this person, and then you don't get votes simply because of one mistake that you did on your social media, and you did not mean it. You were just trying to entertain yourself, as we do behind our phones, trying to be bullies and whatever. But make sure that you stay away from trouble. You stay far away from trouble. You keep yourself nice. You keep yourself clean, and you just wish for the best. But from me, D-I-N-K-Y, Dinky the Dinkynator, the mover, the shaker, the vibe creator, terminator, master of distraction, Bonner, I'm saying peace out, and you know what? Good luck to you, and I hope you're gonna make it. And if you have auditioned, please comment here down below and tell me that, you know what, I have auditioned. And if it's your first time watching any of my videos, or you're not part of the people that have subscribed, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button. I took forever to do to revamp my channel. I feel like immediately when I got out of the house, I should have worked onto my YouTube and so that it will grow. but I took a break, and everybody know that I went viral, that I was having a nervous breakdown and I was being depressed, so I needed a break, and only now I'm trying to build it. So please share so that my channel will grow. You understand? I also want to be one of those YouTubers that are actually recommended and acknowledged and loved and supported. So please subscribe and share, and also tell other people to subscribe as well. And it's gonna be a banger of a season, and I also want you to take part of it if you haven't even maybe started auditioning. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I love you. Peace.